should be on now. Must have stepped on the mic when I left for today. Yeah, I finished the game. 2 out of 3 endings. 1 more ending left. Apparently you have to do like everything in the game to get it. I got the bad ending and the medium ending. Still got 1 more to get. So this and Tunche came out the same day, and this game wasn't disappointing at least. This game delivered.
Eh? Huh.
Pretty much just the side quest, I think. I didn't get any side quests today. I continued the story. I finished it. I gotta do all these. All that's left is pretty much just this and final boss, but there's no guides on the internet, so I'm gonna do as much as I can without getting frustrated, and then I think I might play something else tonight. Do as much as I can without getting just stuck. So apparently I need to steal from the enemies in here. Guess that's what I was missing this entire time. What's up, Radical? So I just keep stealing from them? No. me it's doing everything in the game, which I just have these side quests left, pretty much. I'm only missing 27 collectibles. It was actually pretty thorough my first time playing this. I guess it's like random drops from the guys in here or something. Wonders, I went through here like 4 times, I didn't get anything. I don't expect to get it tonight. I'm probably gonna get progression blocked by something I don't know how to do. I got a hint from somebody on the Steam forums. I love this game, but making the quest items be, quest completion items be random drops is pretty dumb. I have like so much rare drop chance stacked already. It's like, I don't know what the hell I'm supposed to do. Kind of random. It's not just finding an item, you have to look for it, I guess. You have to hope that they drop it. I already wiped this place clean. I got everything in here. There's no secrets left. The thing about this game is the first 2 endings are mega depressing. So they really make you want to get the true ending. I like the game enough to do it, but the problem is some of these side quests are very obtuse. I went through here like 3-4 times. I cleaned this place out and I still couldn't find it. just getting, like, kind of frustrated at that point, like... Oh, okay. Apparently there's one that does help with drop rate, so... Probably had to run through here again. Take this off. Probably need to put that on. Let's change that right now. Put this on. My combat room here, so maybe these guys will hook me up. I'm completely stumped. I got some kind of beer. I don't know if that's what the guy wants. Guy, is it? Mr. Chuang. Dude, what? What the hell do you want, dude? Dude, you got beer right there, man. Is there anything else I can put on that increases the drop rate? I'm a little bit miffed that I have to do this. I like this game and all, but tying side quest rewards to random drops and not even like telling you is really weak. Because I went through there and I cleaned the place out and I still couldn't find it. So, like, what does the game want me to do? Turns out it is just grinding. Still a couple things left to buy. Yeah, it's a little bit strange to give you all this feedback for like how many items you collected, but then tie the side quest to like random drops. Feels like epic farming. I have nothing left to get in here. I wiped this place clean yesterday. There's no more content here at all. But I don't know if it's using the sash more than once. I don't know if you only get like one chance to loot them or what. I have like almost all the collectibles in the game, so enemies get knocked out pretty fast. Yeah, so it's like epic farming. I don't know, this is what comes with playing niche games, is you often don't have help when you need it. Figure this shit out yourself. It's satisfying, but it can also be frustrating at times. But I did get some drops in here, so I assume I have to keep doing this. Probably not gonna get it tonight if the RNG is this bad. Not expecting to. I'll have to make some progress tonight at least, but... I don't even think anybody has the ending online. I looked earlier today, I couldn't find anything. I found one person that had like the first two endings, which are a lot easier to get than this. But I really like the story and characters in this game. Actually, I watched every cutscene. So I watched a review for this, and they're like, "It has too many cutscenes." I'm like, no, it doesn't. The story and the characters are very endearing. I never felt like I was mashing through text too much. I really enjoyed it. The game's only like 5 hours long, too. How could it have too many cutscenes when it's that long? I've suffered through some games with, like, several movies worth of cutscenes. This was not bad. Yeah, I was kind of worried reading that review. It's like, am I just going to be skipping through stuff? No, I actually like the characters. I like the story. The fact that it's not in a generic, like, video game setting, like Los Angeles, Francisco, you know, it helps. It helps the game's case. You're not another white dude in not New York City, not LA. You're in a unique setting with unique characters. Ironically, Tunche is kind of the same thing, but that game tried to make its entire... Thanks its entire replay value around the story, and the story is like nowhere near as interesting in that game. Well, the thing about the reviews that complain about it being repetitive is they often don't know how to play the games, especially if it's like a technical game. They don't know how to play it. You know, they just button mash. The thing about good repetitive games is that they're only as repetitive as you make them. But you know, if you play like a character action game like DMC and you just mash Rebellion, Combo 1, and Stinger, and you call the game repetitive, it's like, that's on you. That's not the game's fault. At the same time, I understand it. It can get overwhelming how many games come out, and not everybody has time to master all the games. But that's why there's people like me around that specialize in certain genres. Get a more honest opinion. But, you know, you're not gonna find that from, like, you know, a major publishing site. They don't have the time. Or they're stuck with a genre they don't even like in the first place, like the infamous God Hand review. God Hand is a janky game, yes, it is. You definitely need some willpower to get past the jank to see the good in that game, but they handed that review to somebody who doesn't even like beat-em-ups, so... Like, there's only so much value you can put in something like that. It's like giving me a first-person shooter. I could review the game, but I'm not good at those games. I don't particularly like them, so... There's only so much you can really value, in my opinion. That's been plaguing the game journalism industry for a long time. Get stuck with games you don't like. That's why people like me are still relevant, because... You know, I'm at least interested in the genres that I ask for keys for. And I don't really take keys for stuff I know I won't like. I don't understand what I'm doing wrong. Like, these guys aren't dropping anything. Like, is there like sorry, this is stupid. It's the same enemy, and I can't, like, get anything from them. Like, what am I supposed to do? Why can't it just be finding all the secrets? This is stupid. It's making me want to give up. I really like this game, but this is just dumb. There's no compendium, there's no, like, anything. It doesn't tell you what you're missing, it doesn't tell you how to get it. There's nothing. Telling me to find the wine doesn't fucking help. I've been through here like 8 times. What is the drop rate? Better luck on DFO than this. Like, what am I supposed to do? It's no challenge to beat the enemies anymore. I have, like, almost everything in the game. I've exhausted, like, almost all the content with these side quests, but nothing's happening. I've robbed these guys, like, 8 trillion times. They don't give anything. There's no treasures left. Why is it just, like, a random drop? Like, what am I missing? I have, like, all the rare drop I can get. I know, this is stupid. This is dumb. This just feels like padding. Why can't you just give me a secret boss or something to get the ending? This is dumb. No, it says to go to the sewers. It keeps telling me to go here, but nothing happens. There's only a couple enemy types in this game, which isn't a problem, but I can't tell if I'm doing this right or not. There's no, like, reinforcement at all. Okay, is that it? I don't know if that's it. I am immensely confused right now. Hey, did I get it or not? This is not very well designed. I don't know, a lot of games get like this, though. Once you start getting into side content, it starts to feel a lot worse. That's kind of how this is feeling. There's no indication that it's like a rare enemy or what they drop at all. It's the exact same enemy type. It's like asking you to get, like, an exclusive drop-off like a peon in a Muso game. You know? The enemies are actually pretty good in this game. It's just when they all look the same and you're asking me to get, like, a drop-off. There's no, like, reinforcement that you got it or not. I'm thinking, I hope it's not bugged or something. I might just try to get another one done, because this is excessively stupid. Now, this wouldn't be the first game to fall apart when you start doing side stories, though. Oh, I've done that like 8 trillion times. Like, oh, bullshit. you, if it's like one specific enemy that has the drop, at least give me like something on the UI that tells me. Instead of this where it's like I have it's just complete crapshoot. Try the boss. I don't know what else it could be. Like, how bad is this drop rate? Jeez, man, this is excessive. I feel like they added these side quests, like, must have been, like, very tail end of development. Not as well designed as everything else. I don't think I made any progress on this at all today. I think I just... nothing's happening. Okay, did I get your damn beer or what? What the hell does this dude want? Can I just give you the money? Like... oh, okay, I got it. No reinforcement. No reinforcement that I got it. Just random. These are, these rare drop ones are pretty dumb. I can't lie. As much as I love this game, I really enjoyed it. Like, at least tell me, like, hey, you got the item, you can leave now. Yeah, this feels like padding, which is ironic because the actual game itself doesn't pad out at all. The actual game itself does not pad. This game doesn't really make you do anything excessively dumb. Sometimes when people don't get review keys, they don't put up the endings and stuff. Like, sometimes I think that people didn't actually, like, play the game that much or they didn't like it, but I think this game is a case where it's very obtuse what to do. At no point are you told that they're random drops. Yes, the thing that this game does a lot better than other Metroidvanias is that the collectibles are not just generic health and item up. It's actually... all these are buffs that stack. Like with the dagger, the default weapon, I have 22% damage because I got 22 of these. Which is actually really cool. It does feel more impactful. It's just the problem with these side quests is you're not told when you complete them. You're not told that you need to grind on the enemies. Everything else about this game is pretty well designed. And this just feels obtuse to, you know, pad out the game or whatever. But yeah, generally, unless you care about achievements or you just can't afford another game where you have like literally nothing in your backlog, you're better off just playing something else. Yeah, nobody's saying anything stupid about it either. Definitely helps. I only died like once in this game. That was on the final boss. I'm not counting the instant death platforming, but I had that many problems playing this. in there, but don't tell me how. I have no clue how to get in there. I might just give up on this for now. I can't tell what's a random drop. I don't know, this side content is not very good. I can tell they didn't have time to really make it interesting. It's very obtuse, you can't tell if you already got the item or not. That's what's really bothering me about this. I got a first aid kit, but I don't know if that's the item or not. It doesn't tell you that you cleared the quest. It doesn't tell you what to do. You're just completely at the mercy of this. It's it's dumb. This doesn't do anything either. Why can't you just tell me, look, you cleared the quest? This, just random stuff. I'd rather not have had this at all. Just give me a true last boss or something to get the ending. Just dig around killing the same guys over and over. I mean, I love that kind of thing in video games, but not when I can't tell, if I'm making any progress or not. I don't know if these cages have anything to do with it. You can interact with them, but they don't break. I wish more games would just, not bother with side content. It's gonna be like this. Just random obtuse stuff that's, I don't understand what it wants me to do. I can't. This is making me not like this game. It's this stupid side stuff. It's frustrating. I don't know why they had to make all the endings so depressing. I really like the game, and then it gives you a depressing ending. It's well, you need to do all this boring obtuse stuff to actually get an ending that doesn't want to make you want to install. That's what sucks about this game. The two endings you get are mega depressing. It goes against the rest of the game. And then they want you to do all this obtuse stuff to actually see a happy ending for the characters you learn to care for. Watch, I'm gonna go back and the guy's gonna tell me I don't have it. The game can't be bothered to give you, like, necessary information. Yes, but when you're playing a video game, it's depressing to play it for like 6 hours and then just get a depressing ending. It's really demoralizing. I'm not a fan of it at all. I actually read up on the person that this game is about. It's like, yes, it is accurate, but playing a fantasy version of it. I don't need the dose of depression, thank you very much. I would have much rather had a boss, an extra boss instead of this. This game is really good, but this side content is not. I don't want to spoil the endings, but they're just depressing, is what they are. I wasn't really ready for it. If I clear this entire thing and I still don't have that drop, then I'm gonna stop playing this for tonight. So it's making me not enjoy a game I really like playing through normally. No, stuff like this is just such a mixed bag. Give me something fun to do inside content, not just stuff like this. Praying for a random drop. The game doesn't give you any kind of reinforcement that you got it or you didn't. It's just like, just do this blindly. Who knows how long. Side content is usually not like this, though. A lot of really great games have shit side content. It's like, unless you're really obsessive about your achievement score, or you like to completely finish games before moving on, it's like, a lot of times it isn't fun. They get more fun just like seeing the credits and moving on to something else. That's kind of how this game feels. Really solid, great playthrough. Nothing really wrong with this game at all, but this side content is starting to fall apart. You don't level up in this game either, so I think that's what makes this kind of design more frustrating. You know, the Egomanias have been doing this shit for ages. You know, go kill the same monster with like a 2% drop rate, get something you need. The difference is those games give you a lot more information you need. You know, it'll actually show you the drop rate, it'll show you that you've got everything for that specific enemy. This game doesn't really have anything like that. if this guy tells me I don't have his medicine after 20 minutes of grinding, I'm just gonna turn this off right now. Full disclosure. Dude, what do you want, dude? Jeez, man, can I just give you the money and you go buy it yourself? Like, come on. It really sucks that this stuff is just not fun. Yeah, I'm turning this off right now. It's a bummer. At least, like, say, like, hey, the item is over here, you need to do this. Don't just expect me to go through the same level over and over for a chance to get something. And then not even tell you if you have it. More tempted to just watch it on YouTube at this point. This is how I felt about the second Guacamelee. They did the same thing in that game. Like, really, really smooth and polished. Great to get through. But then they want you to do the most boring shit to get the true ending. And at that point, I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna watch it online. I had no problems with this game at all until this point. I mean, it's just weird that so many games do this. The guy that says he's got all endings doesn't even have the true ending. I can't even blame him at this point. Actually, yeah, this is a lot like Guacamelee 2. Because that game has a mega depressing ending, too. And you have to, like, play your heart out to get something that doesn't make you want to uninstall the game. Because it's just depressing and not really fun. Well, I think I'll wait until someone figures out how to do this. That's a shame. It really does have Guac 2 syndrome. That game was the same way. That game was worse, though. That game was like, you need to do, like, these incredibly difficult dungeons to get an ending that doesn't make you feel like you wasted your time, because it's just depressing. I still recommend this game, though. It's just, honestly, wait until someone gives you the true ending, and then just move on. The other problem, too, is there doesn't seem to be a New Game Plus, so, I guess if you have everything, you can play the game again on hard mode. It gives you 2 difficulties. There isn't another difficulty that unlocks. Well, it's not the first game I played like that. It's not the last. I mean, they're charging like $18 for it right now. You get about 6 hours. True ending, it's like, how much do you really like the game? How much do you want to do this yourself instead of just watch someone else do it? Let someone else do it and, you know, play something else that's a little bit less obtuse and what you need to do to finish it. Great game, though. I feel bad I didn't share most of it with you guys. I played most of it at my neighbor's house. Yeah, I can't find the ending on YouTube at all, the true one. I think I'll just wait until somebody gives a guide. I won't spoil it. I really like the story and characters. Yeah, I can't find anybody with the ending. Can't call those people lazy. I think it's just don't know what the hell to do. Doesn't make sense. Alright, well, let's see what I feel like doing now. I know, that's something that just bothers me about video games in general. It's like, they can be really fun to just play to the credits. then like if you start doing the other stuff, a lot of times it just makes you hate the game, and you feel like you have this sunken cost fallacy. It's like, well, I've been playing this for 15 hours to get this ending, and it's like, well, I can't stop now. Usually with me, I just stop at that point. This game makes it it's a lot less obtuse to get the endings. And what's nice is that there's 3 endings for each character. Um, but you keep all the items between the characters. So not only do you have like max stats, but you have all the gemstones and stuff. You don't even have to finish the game. You can actually just go straight to the end and just go straight to the last level, and you can see all the endings for each character in half an hour. I think this game did that kind of thing a lot better. Tianding's kind of like, we know we're gonna get blasted in the reviews by people who don't understand that not every game needs to be 80 hours long. Like a short, to the point experience with no padding, like $20-$30 is not bad at all. I actually like games like that. But I think they had a lot of fear that they were gonna get blasted in reviews because the game is too short. I mean, there's like nothing recycled in that game at all. You don't have to revisit any of the levels or fight any of the bosses again. It's pretty linear, straight to the point. It's just the problem that is all but the true ending. I assume the true ending is going to be happier. I sure as hell would hope it is. Uh, I guess they want that to be the gameplay hook, but it's not really clear what you have to do, and the side quests feel really tacked on. That's a bummer. Oh, let's see. I think I'll play some DFO or something. Thinking DFO or Age of Calamity. Something I could just turn my brain off and grind on. Sounds good right now. I'll probably do more side quest stuff on Tianding offline. I think Okinawa Rush does the side content a lot better. Uh, neither game's overstays its welcome. It's just Tianding. I'll actually show you right here. I have it on here. Guacamelee 2 and Tianding are very similar in how they do the endings. Like you just play through the game and it's really smooth. It's fun. Uh, there's parts that are challenging, but it's not enough to make you like want to stop playing the game. But then you get to the end and it's just depressing, and they want you to tear your hair out getting an ending that's not depressing. And with this game, I just didn't bother. I felt like I had fun just playing it. I got like 8 hours out of it for like $20. Like I'm totally cool with that. I don't need every game to be 80 hours. I think that's a problem with the way people perceive video games in general. Some of the games I've played the most are the shortest. I have like 200 hours in 20XX. Finished that game in like 15-20 minutes. The gameplay is fun. It's fun to go back to. I don't need that game to be like 80 hours long with 200 side quests and all this stuff. Fully voiced cutscenes. There definitely is a time and place for those games, but it feels unrealistic that everybody expects every game to be like that. And I feel like that's the problem with Tianding, is they knew that they made a really, really awesome game, but they're trying to cater to trends where every game needs pointless side quests and stuff, and the game just stops being fun when it's not moving forward. Um, you're just going back. I mean, Tianding is definitely a pretty bad example. Those drops are random. It's not always clear where to get them. You're not even given any reinforcement on which enemy drops it or where, even if you have it before you leave. And like those things really hurt any chance I have of doing that kind of stuff. Like you need to straight up tell me, like, here is the item, here is where you get it, here is the chance. I've 100%ed the Igavania games, pretty much all of them. But those games do a much better job of relaying that information to you. It's like, hey, you've gotten everything this monster can drop, and here's the drop rate for it. So if you play the game again, you know, you don't even need to look at it. The game tells you everything you need. But in Tianding, it's like, there's only a couple enemy types, and it's seemingly random when you get them. It's just like throwing darts at a wall, and that's not fun. Okinawa Rush, you know, the endings there are actually very similar. Uh, the ending you get for beating the game is depressing. Like, it kind of cuts out at a point where it's like, you know, you still won, but it's obvious that you didn't really achieve anything. The difference with that game is that it's very easy to get the endings. Uh, you just need to fulfill a couple requirements, and then you can do them again with another character. It takes no time at all. You just put the game on easy and you can get them. Like, I need to go back and get those endings. That's fun. It's when you're doing obtuse stuff and you have no idea if you're making any progress, and everything just feels like it's padded out just to make the game long. That's when I start to check out. But yeah, if you haven't played this game, it's very similar to Tianding. Same kind of problem. I think this game is actually a bit worse because it tells you, you know, where the dungeons are and stuff, but they're just like balls hard, and it starts to get frustrating, and it's like, you know, the game is only $20. It's not like it was in like a $200 collector's edition, like Final Fantasy Remake or something. There's just not like, you didn't pay that much for the game, so it's like, you can do that if you want, but you could just go watch it online and just play the game normally. But I wouldn't really call that Tianding's fault. It's just kind of a game industry problem where people don't like short games anymore. They want everything to be long and padded out and just boring. Usually, there's definitely a lot of games I played where seeing the credits and trying to go farther than that was a mistake. They can't all be like the Yakuza games where the side quests are really fun. You know, there's more backstory on the characters. The stories they have in there are fun. That like makes you want to do them. A lot of games try to get close to that, but they just can't. A couple other games like that in here too. Uh, try to think of. I had another game like that was in here. Just like mega depressing ending, and then you have to do a bunch of stupid stuff to get something that's not depressing. Drawing blanks right now. Can't think of it. But actually, this game is kind of like that too, but story's not really a strong suit. Ninja Warriors has a very depressing ending too. But, you know, it's an arcade beat 'em up. You know, it takes an hour to finish, so it's not like they tell you like go beat the game like 4 times in a row to get a not depressing ending. They knew like, they're gonna give you a depressing ending, but you know, it's the length of an arcade game. You don't have time to really be annoyed with it. I wish people would be more accepting of short games. I have 100 hours in Streets 4, more than that actually, between both versions. Beat that game in an hour. I don't know, hopefully things will change eventually and people finally realize that not every game needs to be padded out like crazy. It could be satisfying to play a game like Okinawa Rush that's over in an hour, has replayability, doesn't overstay its welcome.
Not bad, huh?
For once, you've done well.
The next battle's on me!
I am stronger then?
I knew I could do it.
Beautiful work.
No, I'm just playing it because I'm bored. I wanted to do more Tianding tonight,
You did
but
well.
it was making me hate the game, and I'm not liking that. I definitely don't like when, I don't like when side content makes me hate games I was liking.
Bravo! Superb!
I kind of, like, picked up that it was starting to piss me off, so I stopped playing it for now. It sucks, but there's lots of games I've played that feel that way. I hate when that happens. Like, I'd rather the game just, like, not have side content at all, instead of stuff like that that's just, like, not fun. Kind of, like, really all it does is just make you not like the game anymore. It's a bummer, but it's not gonna stop happening anytime soon. I've played so many games like that. Sunken cost fallacy kicks in.
You!
I'd argue every Metroid game is like that too. I've seen a lot of people complaining about that in Dread. It's like, I hate these puzzles. Like, what's the point of doing them? And I kind of just want to tell those people, like, look, there is no point. There is no point in doing it at all. Like, you can clear the game without getting any of that stuff. Like, it's just a menial task. Make you feel like you got your money's worth. It's like, you'd have more fun just playing the game again.
You!
It's interesting watching the reactions of people who haven't played the games before. Like, what's the point of getting this item? Why is there all this stuff and there's nothing to use it on? It's like, it's a good question. It's not like newbie stupidity. It's like, that's a legitimate question. Like, what in Metroid requires 255 missiles and 16 power bombs? Nothing. Like, you can beat the game with, like, 50 missiles and, like, 2 power bombs. That's one thing that's nice about games being cheaper if you wait long enough. A lot of times I don't feel like I have that obligation to play the game that much. Like, I can just move on. how many levels are in this? How many levels there are? I'm going to assume this is like, other Musou games where the most effective way to grind is to just get to the end as fast as possible. That's how most of them are. Pretty much all your grinding is going to be tied to that. You can't really make anything that interesting before then. Why the hell is there no, like... I really want to play that game. Frame rate is terrible. Why is there no patch for it? It's been out for like a year. I can't believe there's no 60 FPS patch for that yet. Good lord, that game needs it. Like, why is there none? It's just such an eyesore. The frame rate is terrible. They had one for Astral Chain like a month after it came out. What the hell, man? Can't Nintendo get over themselves and port to PC? Sony's doing it. Not stuck with shit hardware. That's what I hate about Nintendo. I can't stand how they do that. Like, get over yourselves. Your hardware sucks. Let me play it on hardware that's better. None of this 20 FPS shit. Come on. Should have left that behind, like, back in the N64 days. Here we are. Awesome game. One of the best Musou games they've ever made. It does pretty much everything right, but it's on shit hardware. It's an eyesore to play. Really hard to go from, like, 120 FPS to, like, 20. That's my problem with the OLED Switch, is it's like, you're getting shitty performance on a better screen. The only reason I would want one is the better battery life, because this is a launch model Switch. This is one of the Switches that you can actually put custom firmware on. But the problem is it has the worst battery out of all the models, and also, you guys helped me buy you guys helped me buy this Switch. What was it, like 3 years ago? Almost 4 years ago now. So the battery has deteriorated quite a bit. It only lasts like 2.5 hours on most games. Like, that's the only thing that would make me want an OLED Switch, because the problem I have is a lot of the games I play on here they don't run solid. I don't want to see shit frame rate on a bigger screen. I want better hardware. The nice thing about this one is I can hack it. I can hack it and I can overclock the games. I haven't done that yet, and I can also rip the games too. That's something I want to look into doing. I'm like, I don't want to pirate anything. I want to still support the developers, especially since I play a lot of smaller games that don't get that much publicity. I have no interest in piracy at all. It's just I would like to rip the games I already have and play them on the emulator where they don't run like shit. But I feel like I should not need to do that. Like, get over yourselves and port the damn games to PC. You know how much money they would make? I mean, there's lots of countries that can't afford consoles because of markup and customs and stuff. They're sleeping on a lot of money. It's a shame that they're so tied to their old ways that they'd rather charge you $80 for N64 and Genesis ROMs that you can find on the internet in like a minute. Instead of doing the sensible thing and putting your stuff on PC so that more people can play them. Switch is a lot like the Vita. It has a lot of really great games. If you're accepting of games that aren't like super high production values, they're not like the most best looking games out there. There's lots of stuff to play on it, but the problem is most of them, it's the best and worst way to play the games. It's like you're getting smaller experiences on a console that's more suited to that kind of thing, but a lot of times the ports are really bad, and the console can't really run it. This was a good port. It drops frames sometimes, but the combat is like not... It never really felt like it impacted the gameplay. The OLED Switch. I was actually looking into it. I have two options. I can hack this one and just dump the games and run them on emulator, or I can get the OLED and not have the ability to do that, but battery life wouldn't be as bad. But at the same time, I've got a power bank, so I'm like not sure what to do. I really regretted buying this game. I liked what I played of it, but the frame rate was like making me sick. I kind of had to stop. I was hoping that they would have 60 FPS by now, but they don't for some reason. No, I think I'll just call it there tonight. I think I'm just going to continue to rest. I have a headache right now, my stomach's churning, and I think it actually is Age of Calamity. I did play that for like an hour today. Times I'm not really a big fan of Nintendo. I used to be when I was younger, but as I got older, I realized that they're so stuck to old ways. I feel like they just have old people running the company. I mean, I don't really like any of the games that they're porting to PC, Sony, but I mean, it's nice that they have that option. Like not everybody can afford these consoles. That's the thing. Like Brazil and South America, it's a bitch to afford these. That's why they mostly play PC games over there. Yeah, I don't know what else I can do. I kind of wanted to play more Tianding, but that side quest stuff was making me really hate the game, and I didn't like that. I noticed that I was complaining about a game I really loved, and I don't like when that happens. It sucks, but that's just how a lot of games are these days. They're really fun to just play through and see the credits, but then you start doing the side stuff, and it stops being fun, which I think is really strange. So a lot of times you'll start to get into that stuff, but then it just gets so boring and it's tedious and it's menial, and it just feels like they need to pad out the game instead of just giving you something that, like this game, these two games here. They have side stuff to do, but it's not like varying. Can you watch other people's replays now, or what? No, you can't. It's weird that this port does not have that, because the Xbox version from ages ago had that. I think the Xbox version of this is probably still a bit better because you have that option. The only ones I can watch are ones I made myself. That's a bummer. I don't know why that port is missing that. It's a good port, but not having the ability to watch other people play is kind of dumb. Oh, I could do some DFO. I'll do that, and then I'll sign off. I have some hell runs on there. I'll do that. Give me a second here. Hey, Radical, are you still there? Guess I'll just run some hells. I'll just go to bed. I have a headache today. I think it's just stress, but it might also be age of frame rate calamity.
こんにちは。セリア・キルミンと申します。今日もいい日になりますように。
これ以上邪魔をする意識はここが邪魔者滅亡から
あなたを止めることが私の任務です。結局止められませんでした。
これ以上邪魔はするな意識はここが邪魔滅亡から
あなたを止めることが私の任務です。止められませんでしたね。迷子になるんじゃないよ。
これ以上邪魔はするな
あなたを止めることが私の任務です。結局止められませんでしたね。
町に戻ってくるまでがお手下げ。
無事で何よりです。安心しました。
稼いだらま稼いだら
Boy, this luck is... this luck. Something else, man. went from Tianding to this, hoping this game would be a little bit better, but nope. This game's pulling the same stunt tonight. Absolutely nothing. Not one. Not one drop. Tire fatigue bar. Not even one shine.
迷子になるんじゃない
At least this is this is less obtuse than what I tried to do in Tianding tonight. Finally. Alright, that's I think that's sub-equipment. Oh, I think I have 2 pieces of that. Huh.
「町に戻ってくるまでが大げさね」
Well, that was a crapshoot. The video game luck has been embarrassing. Hey, didn't I just, like, not happen? What? Could have sworn I had more fatigue than that. It just happened. Game is cursed. Fuck, man. Dude, fuck, stop signing me out. I bought the potion and didn't give it to me. Fuck. Come on, load.
守り
過ちの
異端審問所の大審問官ルシール・レッドメインです。